What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and this is my review on Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 13. This video is going to be short. I've been at work all day. I worked today from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it is now 1:25, and I have to be at work at 7 o'clock, meaning I have to get up at 6 o'clock so I can get ready for work, meaning I am tired as a motherfucker, but I'm still trying to give y'all this video anyway. So this video is not going to be long, period, because I'm not talking about the whole thing because I don't give a fuck about everything that happened on tonight's episode. The only two things I'm going to discuss is the talk between Cynthia and Peter and the fight that happened at the pajama party. Now, let's talk about how much I can't fucking stand Cynthia and how much she pisses me off and how much Peter pisses me off. So, the aftermath of last week's episode, when we saw that messy ass situation at the winery or whatnot, and Cynthia decides that she wants to talk to Peter about the entire situation. And not only did she talk about it with Peter, but she lied because she really tried to make it seem like Candy was just trying to blast Peter for some shit that he did in his past when it wasn't even nothing like that. It wasn't a dig anyway. But you felt some type of way, Cynthia, because you knew that you was wrong for being messy and spilling that tea on the motherfucking bus. Because as much as I can't stand Natalie, as much as I think that she had a motherfucking agenda for bringing up Todd in the first place to Cynthia, Cynthia should have never brought that shit up to the rest of them girls anyway, because number one, ain't Natalie her motherfucking friend? That's supposed to be your motherfucking homegirl. So why the fuck is you spilling what the fuck your homegirl told you to the rest of these messy ass bitches? And that's the only reason why the shit got spilled at the motherfucking table at the winery, but your ass didn't want to be a part of it. But bitch, you were a part of it from the moment you parted your lips on the motherfucking bus, bitch. That's what I'm saying. And then you want to get with Peter, Uncle Ben ass, Uncle Zetaran's red beans and rice ass Peter, and you want to sit up here and talk about what Candy supposedly said. Candy was not saying that in a diggish way. She was not trying to take a dig at your marriage with motherfucking Peter. At the end of the day, every motherfucker got a motherfucking past. You want to get mad because she brought up some shit about Peter, but you brought up that same shit that Natalie said about Todd. And I believe that Candy did bring up, I don't think it was a dig at you, but at the same time, I think that Candy brought up Peter to get back at you at the same time, because this bitch has sit up here and cried on your shoulder, cried at your house to talk to you about her situation with her and her mama and her fiance. She obviously trusted you a little bit and had some respect for you, and for you to be backbiting her ass and talking about spilling tea and just bringing more light to the motherfucking conclusion that Todd is a quote-unquote opportunist. Do you not see what you're doing, bitch? Are you that fucking obtuse to the point that you don't see what the fuck you doing? You're a messy ass bitch, and you were being messy when you told Peter that, and then you got Peter talking about he gonna approach Candy about it. I just can't stand grown-ass men like Peter who are over 50 want to approach a motherfucking woman and then get disrespectful as fuck. Peter got a disrespectful ass mouth, and I want to pop his black ass right in his motherfucking mouth, because he's always been popping up at the mouth to people all the time, just like he did with Apollo on season 4 of the reunion and season 4 of Housewives of Atlanta when they was at Kim's baby shower. He just popping all off at the mouth, talking slick, talking crazy. I don't give a fuck if he a motherfucking Jamaican. I'm from the motherfucking South, bitch, and I don't give a fuck. If you come out of your mouth at me, I'm gonna come out of my mouth at your motherfucking ass, and we'll see who got the biggest mouth and got the best reads, because I will read your ass like we at the motherfucking library. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I can't stand Peter, and I can't stand Cynthia messy, weak, delusional, horse-looking ass. Fuck Cynthia. So we get into the motherfucking party, and everybody is on time except for King. King is an hour late, and I will say this, King, you talk all this shit about Candy and Phaedra and Portia being late for the parties and shit and being late for trips, but your bitch ass want to be late for the motherfucking party when you was no better. Bitch, have a motherfucking seat, okay? Have a motherfucking seat, because you talk all that shit about everybody else being late, but your ass late. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But Nene is mad, and she's pissed off. And she acting like she on drugs or something. She act like she had too much of a sip or whatever it was she drunk that night. She had too much because she was doing the most. Like, she was doing too motherfucking much. I don't know what the fuck was going on in Nene's head, but she was doing way too motherfucking much. So, the pajama party it's called Pillow Talk or whatever she called, and it was basically like a couples thing. But people like Portia brought a friend or whatnot. So, and Kenya brought Brandon. So Nene starts asking questions, and she just started going off by asking all of these messy ass questions, and she just blatantly put the whole Kenya, Natalie, and Christopher thing out on blast. So then that's when Natalie's muscle face ass decide that she want that her and her man, and as a matter of fact, her and her natural born dick decide that they want to put Kenya on blast for what the fuck she said at the winery at the table about the whole Christopher situation. And truth be told, y'all, from what I heard, Christopher and Natalie really ain't married, because even on his Wikipedia page, they don't say shit about him being married. And I've read a couple of sources, a couple of things that stated that Christopher and Natalie never really got married. So even though Kenya was being messy about the whole common law situation, I heard that common law shit is actually the truth. He never married that muscle face ass bitch. That's what the fuck I read, and I believe that he never married that bitch. But whatever. So getting into it, she brings it up. So Christopher gets hot and bothered about the situation. He decides to get up out of his seat and tie up his robe. So Kenya decides to talk back and forth with Natalie, and she gets up out of her seat. And as she's walking towards Natalie, Christopher decides that he wants to grab her. Like, he grabbed her really aggressively, and I feel like he was being aggressive when he grabbed her ass, because truth be told, the motherfucker was pissed off because of the simple fact that his wife brought up this shit about what the fuck Kenya said about him at that motherfucking winery. He was already mad about that. He was already being aggressive, and I don't give a fuck. Kenya, I am team Kenya 100% on this, and I know this is a surprise to everybody, but Kenya really didn't do shit. To be honest, she really didn't do anything. Natalie decided that she wanted to open up the can of whoop ass on Kenya, and Kenya decided to step up to the plate and confront her ass. But Christopher, looking like a damn expired ass burrito from Taco Bell, decided that he wanted to get his ass up and grab Kenya. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he a big ass man or something. Truth be told, he is a big man, but at the end of the day, he ended up just grabbing Kenya. So that's when Brandon gets his ass up and gets up in Christopher's face. And to be honest, I can't stand her motherfucking sense, and I really feel like he's a faggot, to be honest, and I don't like faggots at all. But at the end of the day, I don't even blame Brandon for getting his ass up, because at the end of the day, Kenya is still a motherfucking woman. I don't give a fuck what she did. Kenya is a motherfucking woman. And at the end of the day, if that was one of my motherfucking homegirls and we sitting up at a damn pajama party having a conversation and some mess get popped off and the motherfucking nigga decides that he wants to grab my homegirl or hit my homegirl, you're motherfucking right. I'ma get up out my seat too and handle that motherfucking shit man to man. I don't give a fuck if I get my ass beat. Ain't no nigga finna put their hands on my damn homegirl. Ain't no nigga gonna put their hands on my mama. And ain't no nigga gonna put their hands on my sister. Not while I'm in the motherfucking room. You can try that shit when I'm not around. But if I'm around and I see motherfucker put they hands on a woman that I care about, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Like I said, you can try to put your hands on them anytime you feel like it when I'm not around, but keep your motherfucking hands to yourself when I'm around. And I can't even be mad at Brandon and his strawberry shortcake ass pajamas for getting up out their seat to defend Kenya, because Kenya his bitch, so therefore he's gonna fucking protect her. But what I don't understand is, when Brandon got up in Christopher's face, I did see Peter try to break it up. But what the fuck did Apollo, why did Apollo even get involved in a motherfucking fight, to be honest? Like, what the fuck did he get involved in it for? Why did he have to hit him? I'm not understanding of the situation. Did I miss something? It just seemed like Apollo wanted to whoop his motherfucking ass. And I must say that it was quite entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, I don't like Brandon at all. I wanted him to get his ass beat. But number two, I just think that Apollo was doing a little bit too motherfucking much, in my opinion. I just don't think that it really constituted Brandon to get his ass beat like that. Like, I just don't get it at all. And then it seemed like Patricia decided that she wanted to sneak some licks in. Patricia, aka Peter, decided that she wanted to sneak some motherfucking licks in. And that's some bitch ass shit. I don't like punk ass, nut ass bullshit like that. Like, what the fuck is you sneaking licks in for, motherfucker? Why the fuck is you doing that? Like, I don't understand it. Like, what are you giving? Because I don't understand what the fuck you trying to give. Like, what the fuck you jumping in it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand it. And then Nene's Rocky and Bullwick, angry beaver, motherfucking chicklet looking teeth ass bitch decides that she wants to get up in King your face talking about you get up out your motherfucking seat. So did motherfucking Christopher. That's what I don't understand. And I don't even like Kenya, but at the end of the day, she was not wrong because everybody want to pop off on Kenya for getting up out of her seat, but why nobody said nothing to Christopher when he got out of his seat and started rapping his motherfucking robe around like he finna do something? At the end of the day, Christopher had no business putting his fucking hands on her at all. He had no motherfucking reason and no business putting his hands on Kenya at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. He had no business putting his hands on Kenya. And I'm not mad at Brandon for jumping in the motherfucking fight. And at the end of the day, I still hold Cynthia responsible for all of this shit because at the end of the day, all of this mess that's going on right now is because of Cynthia. It's because of Cynthia. You know, we can all point the finger at Natalie because yes, Natalie was the one who brought the shit to Cynthia in the first place, but it was up to Cynthia to keep her fucking mouth shut, and the bitch didn't keep her motherfucking mouth shut. Do you know what the fuck the bitch did? She decided to get her ass on a motherfucking bus and decide that she wants to spill tea so she can have some relevance and some motherfucking airtime because you know whenever Nene and Marlo around, a bitch want to sit up here and show the fuck out, and she did, and she spilled out the motherfucking tea. So I blame Cynthia for all of this mess that's occurring right the fuck now. I blame Cynthia. But at this motherfucking pajama party, Nene got all this shit started. She knew what the fuck she was doing when she invited motherfuckers. She invited Christopher and Natalie. Then she invites Chuck and Monique with the Y. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck she inviting these motherfuckers for? For what? To keep up some motherfucking mess. The questions that she asked was messy. This whole situation was motherfucking messy. And I would have paid money to be Kenya. Because ain't no motherfucking way Nene would have been up in my motherfucking face trying to yell at me, put her fingers in my motherfucking face when I didn't do nothing motherfucking wrong. Nene would have got her ass slapped the fuck off right there at her own motherfucking event. Bitch, don't you ever get in my motherfucking face and point your finger in my motherfucking face, get in my personal motherfucking space over some shit that you got started. Bitch, you instigated all this motherfucking shit by the questions you asked, by the people you invited, by your actions. You fucking instigated this shit. You wanted some good TV, and bitch, that's what the fuck you got at the end of the day. So all I gotta say is fuck Nene, because Nene, you wanted some mess and you got it. Number two, fuck Cynthia, because all this mess that's occurring, that horse face ass bitch got the shit started. You horse radish, radish, whatever. You horse radish eating ass bitch. Fuck Cynthia. Number three, fuck Peter for sneaking licks in. Fuck his motherfucking ass, okay? Cause I just don't like Peter, period. I never have. Number four, fuck Apollo for just getting up in Peter for fighting Brandon. What the fuck did he fight him for? Like, I don't even see it. Like, I was on Apollo's side at first, but I watched it a second time, and it just seemed like Apollo just ran up on a motherfucking dude for no apparent reason. Like, what the fuck he do that for? And number five, fuck Christopher looking like a damn strung out crack addict. Fuck him. And number six, fuck Natalie, her and her natural born dick with her muscle bound face ass. Fuck that bitch. And with that being said, y'all, this is my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm about to take my ass to sleep because I have to go to work at 7 o'clock, meaning I got to be up at 6:15 so I can get ready for work. I am so tired. I've been working all day, then I got to do it again in the morning. So I'm out of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I gave it all I had. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_still standing without the G. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at rebellious_Scotty. And follow my Facebook fan page at Team Scotty. Make sure y'all type in Team Scotty and it'll pop up. I see y'all been liking my Facebook fan page. It's about time you motherfuckers like it. I've been trying to get y'all to like it for the last 2-3 months. Come on now, like the motherfucking Facebook fan page so we can talk more. That's why I ain't really been posting nothing in there, because I ain't got to like 200 likes yet. And I'm trying to get 200 likes so I can post more shit up in there. So make sure y'all do that, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.